The opinions expressed on the radio program by the hosts, co-hosts, guests, and call-in listeners or chatters are solely the opinions and responsibility of the original source who expressed them. They do not necessarily represent the opinions of Genesis Radio, www.genesisradio.com, Genesis Radio's owners, management, or affiliates.
Hey y'all, it's your favorite coach, the coaching queen, and this is the Be Healthy, Be Happy, and Holistic period podcast. I teach women every day how to live, how to build healthy and happy lives, and I'm so excited about today's topic. Listen, it's 2025, it is the new year. I don't know about you, but I'm already in the new mindset and I'm moving forward and I want to help you do so also. So today we're going to talk about rebranding your life. At the top of the new year, a lot of us has written down some things that we want to do that may be new. People have said forever, new year, new me, and all that stuff, and then they still live in the same. Well, we're not doing that. Okay, your coaching queen has come to you to help you rebrand your life and to literally not just talk it, but walk it out. All right. So at the top of the year with my self-care besties, y'all know I own a health and wellness line called giftsbytiffanyMurphy.com. Make sure you go to my website. My self-care besties, those who decide to take care of themselves and to build a happy, healthy life, decided to do a vision board this year and to lay out a plan for the new year. Now, if you haven't done a vision board before, make sure you email me. I'll send you some tips on how to do a vision board. And I want to encourage you to get your best friend, maybe have a vision board party like I did. Have some libations, have some snacks, some food, and just hang out with your friends, but be also progressive with your friends in talking about your new year, your new life, and how you want to live so that they can also be your accountability partners. All right. So with rebranding, that's like a restructuring or putting out a new way of people of viewing you. For example, rebranding for a business is marketing, how people see you, how you show up, what different color palettes you have, or what your message is. For example, we're H3P, right? We're being healthy, we're being happy, we're being holistic, and I have very specific colors, a very specific voice, a very specific sound, and I want you to know we're all about healthy living, right? I want you to consider your life a brand in this world. And like a business, I want you to chart out and map out how you want your life to look so that the world sees you and views you in a certain way. Now, don't get me wrong, because I'm all about, I don't really care. I am who I am. I'm not a people pleaser. I don't, make my life so that other people love me or care about me in a certain way. But I do want to show up in a way that adds value to the world. Okay. The Bible speaks about in Habakkuk 2:2 to write the vision and to make it plain. All right. So I want you to do, because y'all know I always got homework for you. So of course you can do your vision board, but I want you to write down a few things so that you can properly map out and rebrand your life for the new year and for years to come. So first, I want you to take time, sit down somewhere and be real, okay? Be real with your good, the bad, the ugly, and the nonsense, all right? I want you to sit down and do some current brand identifying that you have. Maybe you know that you're a people pleaser. Maybe you know that you want to get up earlier, but you like to sleep in. Maybe there are different things about you, personality wise, that may be a part of your brand. Think about things that family have ever said to you, like whether you're mean or you're judgmental or you're quick with anger, or you're a little fiery or feisty or sassy or you're bossy or whatever. What are some brand identifying things in your life that you're going to work on and that we're going to switch up? What are some things that your friends say about you? Maybe you're trustworthy. I remember, I believe it was my 35th birthday. I threw myself a party, honey. Okay, we threw down, and I was kind of caught off guard when people decided to take the mic and to speak about me. And one of my close friends said, Tiffany, one thing you're not is fake. You say it how you see it. You are real and trustworthy. And y'all, I had tears running down my face, because you really sometimes don't take into account how people think about you or see you in the positive light in that retrospect. So I want you to sit down and think about maybe some things people have spoken to you, those who are trustworthy. They're not trying to hurt you or harm you, but they may have said you needed to work on. Okay. Then I also want you to maybe, gather some of your friends and family who you trust and have them also do a little rundown of certain things that they see about you or that might be part of your brand identity. Okay. And remember, this is not a bashing session. This is a self-awareness time so that you can properly move forward into the type of woman you want to be. And so you could show up in that vein. All right. So you're going to do that. Of course, get your journal, get your pen, do those things, work on your brand identity in that kind of way. And then I want you to write down also how you view yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters, honey. At the end of the day, how you see yourself, how you view yourself, and how you feel about you matters. Okay. And a lot of times, how you may be showing up not in the great light to others stems from how you really feel about yourself. Perfect example is a female who is competitive with other females. There's a root issue or problem with her own brand identity with herself. There could be trauma, there could be other things, but if she don't think she's the ish, then she's of course going to compete with other females because there's something that that female has that she thinks she does not have. Okay, we don't compete. Okay, we walk with our sisters, we talk with our sisters, and we represent. Okay, we do not compete. So if you find yourself in that vein, there's a reason why, and most likely you need to tackle that brand identity issue. Another thing you can do is to also write down how you want to show up. So maybe you say, you know what, Coach Queen, you right. Sometimes I'm jealous and I don't know why I'm jealous. And sometimes I get a little or somebody say one thing and I blow up in 0.26 seconds. Listen, I get it. Okay. I get it. At least that last part. Okay. I get it. Okay. But listen, there are different ways that you have to move in order to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. And what you did yesterday, you cannot be doing tomorrow. So I want you to identify those things and then write down how you want to show up, how you do want those that truly matter to view you and to see you. Okay. And I also want you to remember, though, no matter what, even if you do the work, even if you do all your accountability and self-awareness and you go to therapy, don't forget to go to esteemmeco.com and book your coaching session with me. Even if you get all the coaching in the world, there's still going to be people who got something to say. So we're not going to totally put all of our weight on what people have to say about us, but those that matter, that love us, and who only say things or show us things in love, those are the people that matter. And you show up for you and for them on purpose. Okay. So your branding strategy is to one, sit down with yourself, write down how you see and view yourself. Two, sit down, write down how people may have viewed you or said certain things about you to you. Different things that you've heard over time. Take an assessment about how people have approached you about certain things and things of that nature. And three, write down your new brand identity, how you want to show up, how you want to make a stamp on the world. And then I want you to put your why, because to show up for a reason and not have a why, you're not going to show up. You're not going to do the work. You need a why. We show up to work every day. Why? To get a paycheck, to get paid, right? Why are you going to show up differently in the world will be the reason why you get up at 5 a.m. now instead of 8 a.m. Will be the reason why you hit the gym and eat salad instead of eating tacos and sitting on the couch and binge watching Netflix, okay? Or Married at First Sight, which is actually one of my new favorite shows. Listen, I'm telling you that why will be the reason every day you decide to show up different or to take at least the necessary steps forward so that you become her. Okay, who is her? Her is your best self. Her is that next level of living that you choose every day to be. You're becoming your next person, that new level, that next level, that high, like the world say, some people say that high vibration, whatever, whoever she is, you're becoming her when you choose your why. All right. Then last step is to have your accountability partners, because without an accountability partner like that homegirl, my friends know I hit them up every day. Like, did you take your vitamin D? Okay. Because you melanated, sis. You need that vitamin D. Okay. The vitamin D helps your brain, helps your skin, helps your everything function how it's supposed to function. It lowers depression levels. Did you drink your water today? Because your skin has to be popping. You need clarity of mind and you need to hydrate your body. Okay. So there are all these things that I hit my self-care besties about. And you need that one person who makes sure you doing what you're supposed to do. All right, sis. And with that rebranding strategy, it will take some time because old habits are hard to break. So make sure you give yourself some grace, but then have little reward systems for yourself when you do what you're supposed to do. So at the end of the week, maybe you decided you're going to save money this year. You're going to start your emergency fund this year. Maybe you're going to save $10,000, and every week you're going to put certain amount of money in the bank because you just need to be on the top of your game when it comes to your finances. At the end of the week, find something small but tangible to reward yourself with. Okay, we're a community of people. The world is constantly rewarding themselves in some way, whether it's good, whether it's bad. So we cannot neglect the fact that we're people and we're human. Okay, so maybe you decide, I'm not going to buy Starbucks every day because I want to save for that house. But because you saved your $500 this week, that $300 this week, or whatever your goal is, you'll allow yourself to have one Starbucks coffee instead of 7 this week. Do you know what I'm saying? So I hope that helps. The little reward system, what we call in the therapy world positive reinforcement, go ahead and do that. Okay, you work hard, that you do deserve. But listen, you got to do what you got to do. Years are going by swiftly. We have goals that we are trying to achieve. And like I said, what you did yesterday, you cannot do tomorrow. So make sure your rebranding strategy is on point. Do not put any goals that are out of reach. Be real with yourself. You know how you can do. Don't say I'm gonna lose 30 pounds this month, but you know you boo. Like don't set yourself up. Okay. We're gonna do, let's start with 10 pounds this month. Okay. And then write down that would be how many pounds per week. And when you hit your 10, reward yourself with something small and tangible, measurable, and something that really truly makes sense. And don't forget about your accountability partner. Hit your girl up and be like, girl, guess what? I did it. I lost the 10. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? And that's just a quick little cheat sheet to help you move forward in your rebranding. All right. So once again, I am your favorite coach, the Coaching Queen. Here are just some really quick cool tips to help you rebrand your life. If you need any structuring and more strategy to rebrand your life, make sure you go to my private coaching, which is Esteem Me Coaching and Counseling at esteemmeco.com. If you have any questions or want to get in touch with me, make sure you call 888-304-4401. And I just love y'all. You can also email me at contactqueen@gmail.com. Y'all are the best. I wish you the best for this 2025. Girl, it's only up from here, and I encourage you to create your rebranding strategy for your new life in this new year. We're out of here.